Europe. My arch nemesis, and not just because I'm never going to get that final countdown achievement in LEGO Rock Band, but because, every once in a blue moon, or a beer that isn't crappy, they'll get a game that just skips over the US entirely. Terranigma, Kururin, and a little animal-filled GBA title called Zooo. Just for the record, that's 3 O's and an Ivan Reitman vocal effect. It was based on the kind of 3-in-a-row flash game that was all the rage on the web back in 2003. But this was a GBA game, and thus lacked the kind of freeform input that a mouse or other manner of cursor could provide. Thus Success, a hopeful name for a developer if there ever was one, realized that their little puzzle would be a perfect fit for that weird touchscreen-enabled thing Nintendo was working on, and so Zooo evolved into Zookeeper. In Zookeeper, well, you're keeping a zoo, aren't you? Full of apes and elephants and giraffes and hippos and lions and pandas and sometimes rabbits. Whether or not the bunnies show up is a function of the particular level being played. In the standard endless mode, your goal is to get the highest score before the time gauge at the left runs out. By switching adjacent animals, you aim to get 3 or more lined up, which are then cleared and added to your total for that level. Once you've bagged your quota of every type of animal, the board clears, the level increments, and the point values increase. But the speed at which the time gauge depletes also ramps up, putting more pressure on you to find the matches in this admittedly massive grid. Well, by Pokemon Trose standards, which is what I hold DS puzzle games to. And that's just the most basic mode. There's also the Tokoton setting, where the level doesn't increase until you've cleared 100 of a given animal, but the counters reset independently, meaning you can level up several times in a short space of time. But the quest mode, here's where it gets entertaining. You've got some rather convoluted tasks to achieve, as put to you by your tyrannical manager, and depending on your performance, he'll either reward or penalize you as he sees fit. If you can see anything through his drunken haze. I mean, look at him, slurring his words and making no sense. Oh wait, you mean the entire game is poorly translated like that? I suppose that's more feasible, but just barely. Yeah, the majority of the game doesn't make a lick of sense, but intense, prolonged, puzzling action is the universal language. And so are animals, I guess. Animals and puzzles. You glue a copy of Tetris to an ostrich, and everyone in the world will know there's an idiot in their midst. Keep playing Zookeeper and you'll be too busy to do something that ridiculous. I think that's the first step to world peace.